You have to really wonder about the type of person who wakes up one day and thinks, you know what I want to do with my life? Ruin somebody else's. Enter ICE, America's most insecure law enforcement agency. They're what happens when the guy from your high school who became a mall cop gets drunk on power and then the mall has closed. Their job description? Make life harder for people who already have it the hardest. It's like being a lifeguard at a kiddie pool, except the kids are drowning and you're the one holding them under. And at the helm of this compassionless loser cruise, Kristi Noem, a woman so devoid of empathy, she thought the best way to connect with American voters was to brag about killing her own dog. I cannot stress this enough. She killed her own dog, and people are like, Spoiler alert, this is the same loon leading ICE and plastering her own face all over airports across America. Because when your moral compass spins like a broken fidget spinner, what do? You sign up for ICE, a place where dreams go to die, and occasionally so do pets. Which brings me to my next point, and a content warning. This video contains descriptions of animal harm and violence. Remember Kristi Noem and how she shot her puppy? Border Patrol agents are now taking notes from their fearless leader. On September 9th this year, El Paso, Texas Border Patrol shows up at a family home in civilian clothing, investigating alien smuggling. The son answers the door and cooperates completely. He gives them permission to search the home. No resistance, no problem. They had one request: wait here while I put my dog in the bathroom. The Rottweiler named Chop could be aggressive with strangers. Responsible pet ownership, you put him away, 101. He secures the dog and he goes to his truck to grab his ID as he was asked. While he's outside, an agent opens the bathroom door and shoots the dog dead. The agent knew the dog was in there. The door was closed. The family was cooperating. And that officer opened it anyway and shot their dog dead. What kind of person does this? You're not drafted into Border Patrol. You apply. You opt in. You choose to spend your days doing this work. And when your boss is Kristi Noem, Secretary of Homeland Security, the woman who killed her own puppy and bragged about it, of course agents think shooting secured dogs is part of the job. Maybe the investigation drags on. Maybe they'll say the dog was Antifa. Maybe the dog was trans. Maybe additional training gets recommended, which is just police speak for more money. Maybe the agent walks away clean. The family's dog stays dead. The agent learns nothing. And Kristi Noem keeps her job overseeing people who think shooting secured animals is just part of another day on the life. This was not a cartel raid. This was not a standoff. This was a cooperative family and a secured animal in a closed bathroom. If agents will do this when you're complying, what happens when there's actual tension? When the head of Homeland Security thinks shooting dogs is leadership material, this is what you get. A culture where federal agents open doors that they were told to leave closed and face zero consequences. Subscribe if you want more stories that are not in the mainstream media and that they don't want you to hear. Drop a comment on what you think should happen to that agent. Share this because accountability only comes when we refuse to let these stories disappear. No family should cooperate completely and still watch a federal agent kill a member of their family. While anyone in this charge alone, because she did the same thing. This is happening now. Call it out, demand consequences. Families belong together. We need to abolish ICE and resist. Ciao.